If you're in any stage of menopause, I know that a slowing metabolism is a concern. I'm a certified personal trainer and menopause coach, and I'm going to walk you through a quick workout to boost that metabolism. Let's get into it. We'll start up with a quick warm-up. So each of these exercises we're going to do for 30 seconds, and we'll start with a nice march in place. So just follow along as I do it, and we'll get this done. Here we go, marching in place. So just right there, we're gonna get the heart rate up a little bit. 30 seconds only. Just stay in place there. Nothing hard. The heart workout's coming in a minute, so ease into this. Just keep going. We got 30 seconds here, and then we're going to move into an alternating side lunge. Keep on marching. You're marching towards higher metabolism. Here we go. And now we're going into alternating side lunges. Okay, for this one, we're going to go first right, push into that heel, push it up, and go right onto the other side. So just keep going. You might not be able to go into a deep lunge as we're warming up. That is perfectly normal. Just try to go a little further every time. Pay attention that when we do these alternating side lunges that you push onto the heel, you should feel as if you're trying to sit back onto that couch that's behind me. That booty is gonna touch the couch. All right, squats. Here we go, same as side lunges. You might not be in a place where you're going to squat really low quite yet. Remember that this is your warm up, so don't wear yourself out quite yet. Nice and slow. If you need to, come back. You might find that you're able to squat back a little bit more every single time, and that's perfectly good. Your legs at this point should feel slightly warm, and that's the purpose, because we're gonna use them quite a bit in a few minutes here. All right, keep squatting, and then your legs get a little rest as we're going to be moving into some arm circles. So, arm circles. We're gonna go forward and backwards for 30 seconds. Draw really wide circles, forward, backwards, get the shoulders warmed up, get that range of motion in. Just nice and forward, go backwards. You can do this. Here we go, just a couple more here. And then we're going to start warming up our core with some planks. So get ready for it. All right, here we go, planks. I'm gonna give you two variations depending on where you are right now. We're gonna start with a full plank for those of you that feel ready. Holding that plank for 30 seconds. If you don't feel quite ready yet, go ahead and put your knees on the ground, and you can even go into an elbow plank if you want to. This is all about warming up your core. So do whatever feels right for you right now. But if you can, let's stay in that high plank for a little bit to engage the core and warm it up. And then our last exercise will be a bear crawl, which will start getting into some intensity. All righty, here we go. This is your last exercise before we get into the actual workout. And this is one that gets everything fired up. So for the bear crawl, try to stay low on those knees and channel that animalistic instinct that I know is in there. Bring it back, bring it forward. We're going to do just a few more here. Try to stay low. So try to keep your hips as low as you can. You should feel this in your shoulders, in your legs, pretty much everywhere to get you started. All right, one more back. And there you go. All right, that was your warm up. I'm going to show you really quick the 8 exercises we're going to cycle through. We have 2 circuits, 4 exercises per circuit, and we will do 45 seconds of each exercise. So the first circuit will be 4 exercises. It's going to consist of alternating side lunges. So we already did these, which are these right here. We have high knees, which will be right here. And we have jogging in place to butt kicks. So going backwards to get those hamstrings going. And then the last one's going to be a squat, which we also did. So that will be your first circuit. The second circuit will be mountain climbers, which will be right here. We're going to do lunge with a twist, which will be reverse lunge, nice good twist over that leg that's in front of you. and alternate. And then we have an oblique twist in a boat pose. So sitting back down, legs off the ground if you can, but if you can't, keep your feet on the ground. And we're going to twist side to side, chest open. And then the last one, which will be our knee plank with a shoulder tap. So for this one, we're going to hover our knees over the floor and we're going to tap side to side. All right, so that was a very quick description. I'm gonna talk more through it as we go through the circuit. But I hope you're ready to start because we're about to start circuit number 1. So 45 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 4 exercises, and then we'll move in circuit 2. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We got our alternating side lunges, 45 seconds. We are on. Remember that when we are doing these side lunges, just like I said earlier, you want to focus on that pushback onto the heel. Drive your weight over the weight over the heel that is that moving leg, okay? Nice and over. You're doing great. We got 25 seconds left in this first exercise. Hopefully you feel your heart rate come up a little bit. You're feeling a little bit of that heat start up, and that's what feels good. It's a short workout, but it's gonna be intense. So stay with me for 5 more seconds here. And then remember, we're going into high knees after this. So here we go. We have 10-second rest. Get a good deep breath in, because that rest goes really fast. In 3, 2, 1, high knees, here we go. Now when you do high knees, just go as high as feels comfortable. You can also just stay a little lower if you're not quite ready for a super high knee, or if you are very motivated, bring those knees as high as you can. Now, again, make this your own workout, okay? So do what you can. We're more than halfway through, 20 seconds. We got 15 seconds to go. And then we're gonna do some butt kicking, some literal butt kicking, your own. Here we go. We got 5, and 3, 2, 1. Take that 10 seconds again. Deep breaths. Get that heart rate down. We got 3, 2, 1, butt kicks. So bring those heels up. You might not actually kick yourself in the butt, but it's the thought that counts. Depending on your flexibility, you might be able to come higher. You might be able to not come as high, but it is all about the hamstrings. So make sure that you bring this back and up. You're already halfway through. And then we're gonna go into some squats. So here we go, 15 seconds. Don't give up. Also, if you feel like you're running out of steam, just slow down. You can do this without the jumping, okay? 5 seconds here. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Last one in the circuit. And we got 5 seconds. I told you these spare rests get real fast. In 3, 2, 1, squats. Nice and down. You can do, if you have lots of energy, go for speed squats. But if you're trying to catch your breath or your legs feel tired, nice and slow. It's all about getting some muscular engagement here. Also remember that you can go as low as you can, but if you're not in a position that you can go real low, you can also be right here. All right, again, make this your own. I'm gonna show you slightly deeper squat, but you go with what you got. We got 5 seconds, everyone. And then you get 30 seconds of rest. Imagine that. And last one, done. All right, 30 seconds. Grab some quick water if you need to. Take some deep breaths. We're going into circuit number 2. Now remember that circuit number 2 is mountain climbers, lunge with a twist, oblique twists in that boat pose, and knee planks with shoulder taps, okay? So get ready because we're ready to get started. Mountain climbers, let's get on the ground in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Here we go. Nice and control. That first circuit was a little bit more on the heart rate. This one's going to be a little bit more core focused, so you will feel this a lot more. Make sure that you're focusing on your breath, and also you want to focus that you are not bouncing too much through the hips. Strength through the core. 15 seconds here. If you want to get real fancy, you can do a little bit of a twist here. All right, keep going. We got 10 seconds. All right, 5, 3, 2, 1. 10-second break. We're coming up for our lunge with a twist. All right, you got 3 seconds, everyone. It goes fast. 2, 1, here we go. So reverse lunge, rotate over that front leg over. You should feel a nice good engagement in the glute. So when you're twisting over the top, right here, I want you to feel that. Nice and over. And here we go. Focus on your breath. Nice. All right, go for that depth, almost to the ground on that back knee. Focus on the heels as well. So if you're feeling this in your knees, chances are you're leaning forward too much. Here we go, 10 seconds. Nice work, everyone. Let's do this. You got it. At this point, you might be breaking a sweat. And here we go. 10 seconds. It's all about the core right now. Let's get on the ground. We're doing our oblique twists. Remember, feet on the ground if your lower back bothers you. If not, bring it up, chest out. Here we go. Nice rotation here. This is not about speed. This is about control and stability, okay? Chest out. If you find yourself kind of pivoting forward, you are not in the right place and you're gonna hurt your back. And again, feet can go down if you need to. 15 seconds here. Oh, yeah, nice. You should feel a nice good burn here. Nice work, everyone. Come on, we got 10 seconds. Nice. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's knock this out. Circuit number 2 is almost done. We got our knee plank with a shoulder tap. Get in place. And here we go. Up we come. Hold the knees as low as you can, but you can come up to make it a little easier if you need to. But here's where we want to go. And alternate. All right. Now here's a little tip. You want to make sure that you don't move your hips a lot. So I shouldn't see this too much. Try to stabilize through the core. You have that hot cup of coffee on your lower back. You don't want to spill it. So keep it nice and controlled. You have 10 seconds, everyone. And then we're going back to circuit number 1. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Halfway through. This feels good. We got 30 seconds of rest. Grab water if you need to. Most importantly, get a couple of deep breaths in to get that heart rate down a little bit. I'm gonna remind you, it's side lunges, high knees, butt kickers, and squats. Last round of these. It's exciting. All right, here we go. We're gonna start in a couple of seconds. Come back to me if you want to grab some water. But we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last set of side lunges for you today. Make them worth your while. You're already 15 seconds in, so all you got is 30 seconds of this exercise. Always think right now is the last of what you're doing, and that will keep you going. Especially when you're doing high intensity stuff. You gotta think in those small intervals. Don't think about what's left. You're right here in the moment. You're here with me. We're getting a sweat in. It's gonna feel really great when we're done. 5 seconds. And then we're moving into those high knees. All right, last one here. All right, you get those 10 seconds, and you know it goes fast. We got 5 seconds High knees. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. High knees. Last set. Stay here with me in this moment. It feels good, but it feels a little bad, but mostly good, because you know you're almost done. 30 seconds. You can do anything for 30 seconds. I know you can. I'm here with you. This is not AI. I'm doing the workout, and it feels great. All right, 15 seconds. And then remember, jogging in place with those butt kickers afterwards. 10 seconds. Woo, feels good. All right, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo, 10-second break. We got butt kickers in 3, 2, 1. We are on. All right, you might have not been able to go as high last round, but by now you are warm. Actually, you're probably hot. Let's get those feet up as much as you can, because all you got left is 25 seconds here. No more butt kicking today, or at least not here, right now. All right, we got 20 seconds. Keep going. After this one, it's your last set of squats. You got this. Squats, 45 seconds, you and me. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 5 left. In 3, 2, 1. Break. 10 seconds, everyone. And then you get your 30-second rest between that last circuit. So 3 seconds for squats. 2, 1. Here we go. I dare you to go a little deeper this time. Again, you are nice and warm. Try to push back. If you are in front of a couch, just like I am, you can just squat down onto the couch if you weren't quite sure if you can. So that way you have the safety of something to fall back to if you need to. But try to go a little lower. You're only here for 20 more seconds. And you already showed up, which is the hardest part. So now let's go for 15 seconds. Oh, this feels good. Feels good to know that you're almost done. 10 seconds. Here we go. We got 5, everyone. 3, 2, 1. No more squats today. You get 30 seconds, and we're gonna take it down to the ground while you're with me here. Grab that water if you need to. But we got a few more minutes in the workout, and we got mountain climbers, lunge and twists, oblique twists, and knee planks. And we're about to start in a little bit, so make sure you're ready. 45 seconds of each, so 3 minutes. It's nothing. In 3, 2, 1, we are rocking and rolling. Here we go. Mountain climb your way out of this workout. Come on, you got it. You see the peak. We're going up that mountain, and we're going to lunge our way down. Here we go. All right, we have 25 seconds. Doing really great. This feels good. All right, 15. Nice and control, remember. I know you're tired, but try to do it as good as you can while you're here. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break. Come up for that last set of lunges. Lunge and twists in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice in depth. Rotate. Nothing wrong with slowing down a little bit, but give me a nice deep lunge. Pay attention that you are going down about 90 degrees, giving it a nice rotation. If you can rotate your head with you, it'll give you about ½ an inch more of a rotation. That's a pro tip right there. Here we go. Woo, see? A little too much twist. All right, we're almost there. We got 10 seconds of fun. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done with those. Down to the ground. Let's finish it up. We have 90 seconds of core work, and then we are cooling down. Oblique twists in a boat pose in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this thing. Heels up if you can. Rotate. It is more important that you do a nice full rotation than to go fast or to cheat in any way. So remember, chest out. Even if you have to remind yourself to just kind of pop it out a little bit. If your back starts hurting, put your feet down. No shame in that. Here we go. We got 10 seconds, everyone. Woo, we're so close. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you have 10 seconds. Can you believe it? We're almost done. 45 seconds of knee planks between you and the cool down. You've done it. You've been good. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this thing. Remember, hover as low as you can, but as high as you need. You got this. Also, progress. Try to do this even if it's for 2 taps. And if you feel like you're not quite at the shoulder tap level yet, just go ahead and hold that plank. This is hard enough. But if you want to dare, do 1 or 2, and then take it back down. It's about progression, okay? We have 10 seconds, oh my God! This is great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you survived the hard part because now you get a little break, and we're gonna do some cool down. This is the fun stuff because you earned it. All right, so for the cool down, we're going to do a series of exercises, and these are gonna be 30 seconds, and it's going to be marching in place. We're gonna do a standing high knee. We're gonna do a pitch and stretch, and we're gonna also thread the needle, and that will kind of get that heart rate back down. So let's come back up, and we're just gonna, this is a slow march in place, okay? Just right here. You've worked really hard on the legs. We just wanna shake them out a little bit. Right there, 30 seconds. Your cool down is 2 minutes, and then we are done. A nice quick workout. All right, you got that march a little bit, and then we're gonna do into a standing high knee, which will give your hips a stretch and will give your glutes a stretch. All right, so we're gonna go up into that high knee in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, high knee, we're gonna come up, give it a hold, just for 1, 2, switch, give it a hold. If you're not quite there on the balance yet, just come up and come right back down, okay? But if you can hold it for a little bit, it's a nice good stretch, and then alternate. It's gonna feel real good. And don't forget to breathe. Your heart rate's probably pretty high at this point. You just wanna focus on getting some deep breaths in. All right, now we're gonna come down to the ground. We're gonna do some pigeons. We're going to do a few repetitions here on each side, okay? So for the pigeon, if you're very flexible, you're gonna bring that leg out a little bit further, that knee. I'm not super flexible, so this is where I'm at. Again, make this your own. Come in here, push back into that glute back here. We're gonna take 5 deep breaths here on this one side only. So here we go, 5 breaths. This is the good part. All right, let's take one more good breath. And then come back up. And from here, switch the leg. Give that foot a little twist. Push it back, so you should feel this back here. And lay back down. If you can, put your head on the ground, that's great. Again, do what feels good to you. And we're gonna do 5 breaths here. Here we go, 5 good deep breaths. Get some good oxygen in those lungs. All right, 3 more breaths. And our last breath here. All right, come back up. And I want you to stay in this position. We're gonna go into a little bit of a child's pose. So your knees further than hip width apart. And we're gonna push back into that child's pose and thread our needle through here. Nice and down, get a little stretch here. And then we're gonna come up and you're gonna rotate up and we're gonna do 5 of these. just to unwind here. Up, that's 2. Take it down. Oh, nice. This is your 3rd one. This should feel really good. And you might be able to go back a little further every time. All right, we have 1 more here, and then we're gonna switch sides. Here we go. All right, switch it around, other side. Get that nice, good stretch. All right, and up we go. We want a little spinal rotation here. And up for number 2. Take it down. 3. We have 2 more. I hope your heart rate is pretty much down again. And you almost forgot that you worked out really hard about 2 minutes ago. All right, last one here. Woo! Wonderful job, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause. I want to thank you. Actually, I want you to thank yourself for showing up for yourself today. I know we're busy. You always prioritize someone else. So hooray to you. I applaud you. And I hope you'll keep coming back for these workouts because we're going to give you more. And remember that you've got this. Also, if you want more information about menopause, join the Healthline Menopause newsletter and you can find the link below. And also don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And again, wonderful job. You did great and I'll see you next time. Bye.